What's up, y'all? We're back with another installment of We Haungryyy because we hungry. All right, today we checking in from American Deli. I went to the one off Wilkinson. If you know me, you may or may not know how I feel about eating off of Wilkinson, but I mean, you gotta eat what you gotta eat. So happy Easter Monday, everybody. I'm at work. I'm kind of casual because my building had some plumbing issues. They cut my water off, so I couldn't finish getting my scrubs washed in time. So we business casual. They got the khakis on, the t-shirt with the gown and the little brown skeeter shoes. But had to get a bev. Got a peach tea or peach drink. I don't know. It's kind of tasty. I like. I can rock with it. But into what you all came here for. Yeah, we went with a little 6-piece garlic Parmesan wet, which I do like a wet garlic parm. And I wanted to see what their wet garlic parm was hitting on. But so let's get into this plate. The first thing I gotta notice is the fries. All right, so I have a mix of crinkle fries and straight fries, which means I got the last of something and then the first of something else. Either way, you mix my fries up like this, you don't really care about the quality of my food. I can just already tell, so it's not uniform. This garlic parmesan is just kind of straight. I'm not super overpowering. I mean, let's kind of test on the fries right now. I may be able to rock with this. Now, the American Deli is like really big in Atlanta. Here in Charlotte, honestly North Carolina for the most part, you find American Deli, you're expecting an Atlanta experience. You're not gonna get that. I don't care where you go, you're not gonna get it. Let's get into this. I know it's an American Deli thing. Sometimes your wings may not be of strong size, like them big, GMO steroid chicken wings. The ones that look like my chicken was a fighter or they pumped her up. Instead, I got these little baby wings, about the size of my nose, a little bigger. But maybe they might taste all right. Yeah. Okay. First bite, this wing is ass. Well, excuse me, I shouldn't say ass because I can't equate what ass tastes like. But this is terrible. My chicken is dry. It's a little bit cold. They didn't ask me how one of my wings cooked, which is an instant red flag. Because if you sell wings, you gotta tell me how do I want my wings cooked, which means that you just gonna make it to give it to me. You just here for profit, not for like my experience as a patron. I'm gonna keep eating because I'm hungry. These are not good at all. I'm very disappointed. But the garlic parm sauce is okay. But the quality of this wing is like very, very, very subpar. The only reason I wanted to spend the block is American Deli is because last week I went there and got a cheesesteak and they forgot my extra mayonnaise, which is, trivial. But the cheesesteak wasn't terrible. It was like okay. It was maybe like a 6 out of 10 maybe. I was like, we'll see what their wings are hitting on because American Deli is known for their wings. And if they came up making wings like this to establish the name of their business, they should never be in business. I can't even say it was time of day. Maybe it's the Easter staff, but then again, there were more people working today than when I went last week and it wasn't Easter. We'll get into the celery with the ranch. Okay. Their celery tastes like celery. That's a plus. Not real watery. Yeah, nice thick celery too. Celery's probably the best thing on this plate. Too bad I got like one stalk, but you know, it is what it is. Let me cut my car on.
Why you looking?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed in these wings. Like, I usually eat for nourishment and not flavor. Cause I mean, I'm getting through them, but it was a very disappointing wing experience in American Deli. Again, these wings are tiny. Like, they are not big at all. And I'm glad I only got a 6-piece, because having to fight through 10 of these would just been like, oh my God. But they're overcooked. They're really dry. The meat is barely coming off the bone. Like, it's a very disappointing wing. I mean, it's like they gave me all flat to try and make up for it, but these flats aren't really flatting like they should. And there's no flavor. Like, all the flavor of these wings is in the sauce. It's like you pick a sauce and they just kind of give you some little chicken pieces to go with it. I would have honestly rather got like boneless wings or tenders, as bad as these are. Cause at least then, like, you know, it's all meat. This is just disappointing. Oh my God. This is a very sad experience. This is the saddest 6-piece wing I've ever had. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what makes these so bad. You know, the texture, not good. The meat is like super dry. Oh my God. Maybe they're just like really old and they just really wanted to get them out and just like over fried them so you wouldn't know they're old. And I can't say they're giving food on Wilkinson a bad rap or a bad name, because I mean, it's kind of in the street itself. No shade to Wilkinson, it's just, you know, the food on Wilkinson is not elite. And I can tell the city's investments in this community. Ooh. Wings so bad, I gotta talk about other subjects, because this is disheartening. Like, let's get a close up for y'all. Who frowns when they eat wings? It's supposed to be the opposite. Like, it's chicken. Like, wings are usually so good even kids eat them. Like, how you got bad wings? It don't make sense. Make it make sense, American Deli. What was y'all doing back there? It's the same people working today. Actually, more people working today than it was last week. But DoorDash is doing crazy numbers out of there. I saw 3 or 4 dashes in like the 10 minutes I was there. Both times, actually. I feel bad, because if you brought me these wings off of DoorDash, I'm gonna go light you up in the comments I'm gonna go leave a bad review. I'm gonna have nothing but negative things to say. But I drove there and went and did this myself, so I feel like I can't really complain as much. But this ain't it. This is not it, Chief. These wings easily 2 out of 10. Like, nothing about them is appetizing. The fries, automatic 5 because you mix them up. They're alright, but you know, at least pretend like you put effort into my order. I don't know how much longer they're gonna be open. This was disappointing. Like, I'm sorry, look. I'm not exaggerating. It's not supposed to be that hard. It's a flat. Y'all know how flats work. I didn't want to do this video in the parking lot. It's probably for a good reason. I mean, I'm in the parking lot where I'm working at today, but not the parking lot of American Deli. It's because they got a lot going on here. But even the sauce, like I said, the sauce is alright. The sauce maybe like a 6 out of 10. As far as like wet, I'm really like harsh critic of like garlic parm for one, because I only like wet garlic parmesan. Most people don't do a wet garlic parmesan. If they do, it's kind of mediocre to bad like this is. Like good garlic parmesan wet, mellow mushroom, the Cloud 9 wings, that is like one of my favorite wet garlic parms. I don't really know who competes with them yet. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Shout out to well, not even shout out to mellow mushroom, because the rest of their menu is so trash. I can just get wings and I don't really know what else I want. Well, I'm being biased because it's close by, but I hadn't eaten there in like a year. Yeah, I was disappointed because, like, why are both these fries in my same order of fries? Texture wise, it's not even like cooked the same. Like, sorry, American Deli, y'all have failed me. Will not be going back. At least not on this one on Wilkinson. I'm trying to give every food place the benefit of a doubt, because, you know, hey, stuff happens, holidays, days, whatever, but this is atrocious. That last French fry tasted like peanuts. You don't even use peanut oil. That's something about to fight me this next 4 hours. I can already tell. Shout out to this peach drink. I don't know if it's peach tea or peach lemonade or peach what, but it's tasty. Usually I'd only drink like I'm more of a water guy. I like water with all my meals. They had a combo, they didn't have bottles of water. And judging by how this food tastes, I definitely don't want their, like, you know, dirty mop tap water. They probably got chili in the back. So let me get a real bev. So I got that peach drink, whatever y'all call it. Good. Peach drink, 8, 9 out of 10. Wait. Eight out of 10. Yeah, pretty good. Real solid peach drink. But the fries, like I said, instant 5 because of the presentation. I mean, I like the texture that some of these are cooked at. Like, this is a beautiful crinkle fry. He put the little season on it. He didn't ask me to say when. He was in a hurry. Like, you know, I'm in there spending, you know. But as an overall meal, disappointment. Oh my God. Like, if somebody's gonna bring me lunch, so like, you know, it was a nice gesture, a nice offer for me, and you brought this, I would think you hated me. You know, I'd be grateful that you brought me wings if you didn't have to. But it's like, this food is like, you had to, like, how could you not know? Peach drink, why? Why are you the only thing that's good there? And I know it's only because you're loaded with sugar. Not because you're like exceedingly amazing. You're just sugary. It's like I broke my fast for this. Disappointing. Disappointing. And y'all be like, oh, but you're finishing it, you're eating it, it's gotta be okay. You know, like you're hungry. You can only eat in a certain window of time throughout the day. You're gonna eat in that window. I mean, I grew up in a culture of finish your plate, finish your food, don't waste it, don't throw it away. I try not to be wasteful with food, you know. Not everybody has the luxury of getting it what they want. I only got a 6-piece. I'm glad, because if I got 10, oh my God, I'd have been upset I had to eat 10 of these wings. I would have been mad that there would have been 4 more after now. It's like, bro, I still got to get through these? Gas, is he already coming back up? Lord have mercy on my stomach. God, please watch over me. Right, you see, you know what I'm putting into my body. I think my first mistake was going to American Deli off Wilkinson. That's why it started my problem. Sorry, I was this bird. I'm not about to move the camera. I don't know if it's an eagle or a hawk. But he's circling like he's about to. This is interesting. It's like I'm on Nat Geo. Maybe you smell how bad these wings are. Yeah, y'all, even the ranch got bad after a while. I mean, I'm a real picky sauce person anyway, so I wasn't liking the ranch at first. It was okay. As I kept eating it, it got bad. It got worse. This saddens me, y'all. I had higher hopes and expectations for my plate, for my food, but instead, I was dealt the hand. It's just like, you know, sometimes you want to give a place like the benefit of a doubt, like, oh, maybe it was X, Y, or Z is why it was bad. Nah, American Deli notorious for their wings, and these were notoriously bad. Like, this is not it, bro. Well, in other news, if your bracket's still alive, congrats. Mine is not. But them boys down there at UNC Raleigh, they've done what they needed to do. My squad couldn't get through Bama. We had historically bad performances from historically great players. But it happens. Why? Because basketball is a game. Sometimes you don't always play good. And there's always next year to hang your hat on and have hopes for. Like everybody that's not a fan of Purdue, Connecticut, NC State. Or wherever the fourth team is, and I'm forgetting right now, but yeah, peach drink go crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna give this whole meal 3 out of 10. 3 because the peach drink. Everything else about it, absolutely horrible. I would serve this food to someone that I didn't like and purposely upset them and pretend like it was a gift. But yeah, this is American Deli since 1989. Y'all shouldn't have made it to 1990. This is the type of food that y'all delivering. I ain't even finna hold you. But yeah, this is got a little grease on my pants. It's about to look funny when I go back into work. They should have known that we was hungry. Yeah, but thank you all for tuning in. Get the credits to rolling. But yeah, American Deli, Wilkinson can't cut it. Can't give y'all the stamp of approval. Sorry. Sorry.